You're gonna die, bro. In about 2 weeks, people would have moved on. When you zoom out of your existence in the universe, you're just a tiny particle. At your funeral, there are gonna be people at that service. They're gonna laugh, eat food. They're gonna start the process of moving on. Within a month, they're gonna think about you every now and then. It's not gonna be every day. Within 2 years, they think about you once a year. This is literally the reality of our existence as human beings. Nobody gives a fuck about you like that. So why do you care what these motherfuckers think? Why are you scared to go after your goals? Why are you scared to take risks? Your ass gonna die and be forgotten. Same with me, I ain't scared of shit. That's why when I first started my personal brand, I called myself fitxfearless. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck about me, and that is so peaceful. When you die, bro, they gonna forget about you in a week. Man, you better go after your damn dreams. You get one shot at this shit called life. One shot to make it the best existence you can.
Hey, it's Antoine Williams. The date is October 20th, 2025. It's the E-Nation YouTube channel, back at it. I was looking at my channel, looking at my videos, and I was like, man, I should really make another one. I'd like to make another one, get one on here. I had plenty of stuff backed up. I recorded this this footage of me riding through New Orleans, I think a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't used it yet because I just hadn't gotten around to it. I'm not sure if it's going to come out grainy or not, but I am going to try to use it. If I don't use it, then you'll just be looking at my face. I recorded that as well. But yeah, I had this clip. Sorry, I should probably watch it again because I watched it, recorded it, and then I got distracted by some fake Facebook video. So there was a little bit of a gap between me seeing it and me responding to it. But I think we'll be able to push through because it was pretty. Ooh, let me see if I can find the. Oh, I haven't got it up anymore. But yeah, this fitxfearless guy, I don't like him. He's annoying, and he has like I've seen some clips of him giving people advice of like, you shouldn't date one person. You should have like a roster. You should have like multiple people. Like the average Joe can manage that. And he goes on and on about looks, like everyone can magically make their look so much better. Like there's only so much you can do. Some people, they just got what they got. And yeah, he criticizes. Like I'm not a big fan of his content, but I thought this video was good. I liked this point. I think that's a very good way to look at things. Like that. Yeah, I mean, like people get so wrapped up in their lives and what they have going on. Sometimes they do, like, I remember I was thinking about that earlier today. There's a joke on Big Bang Theory. Someone was saying something to Sheldon, and I think he was trying to make them feel better. So he said, well, in 100 years, none of this will matter, and we'll both be dead. that was his way of, like, making the person feel better. He's like, this doesn't matter. Like, when you look at things in a big picture, like, think about it, there's 7 billion people, and you're one of them. Like, like the universe existed, let me Google it. How long ago was the Big Bang? The Big Bang was 13.8 billion years ago, and we barely exist for 100. Like, in the amount of, like, if we even lived that long. And that's, like, when you think about things like that, you're like, wow, pretty small compared to things. So I think I guess it doesn't mean much because no matter what, your life is going to be like the most important thing to you because that's all you have. But I think it just helps keep things in perspective. That yeah, you should just try to live your life, the best, like to make yourself happy. I think that's pretty much what fitxfearless was saying was, go for your goals, go for what you want to do. I think that is a good way to be, instead of constantly worrying about what other people think or like how other people are going to feel. Like, obviously you don't want to hurt people, but you got to look out for yourself as well. Like, if you don't, no one else will. So I thought this was a good video. I thought it was interesting. Like, I've done a lot of that. I've thought about, like, there's been situations I've been in where people wanted me to do stuff. They wanted me to, stay in a relationship or get a certain job or do a certain thing in my free time, and I had to sit back and sometimes you have to sit back and think, what will make me happy? What do I want? What do I want out of life? Like, that's really what you should be asking yourself. Like, and then you should be going for that. Like, as long as what you will make you happy isn't going to hurt people, 100% go for it. As long as it's not going to hurt other people, then why not? And this is all we really got. Like, I don't believe in there's any evidence of anything after this. I don't believe that, you do things now so that after you pass away, there's something else coming. I don't believe there's really any evidence for that. So there's no reason to act in a way that that focuses on that. I think you should focus on, what'll make you happy. What do you want to accomplish? Like, when you're in your 60s, 70s, and you're looking back, what'll leave you satisfied with what you did, with the time you had, and the situation you were in? Like, I think that's the most proactive way to live, and I think it's like can be the most fulfilling way to live. So it's kind of like not a one size fits all thing. Different people are different. When I got into pickup back in 2014, and I was like making approaches, I would do things that I was taught to say, like, oh, I thought you were cute, or blah, 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 like, oh, I want to meet you. And slowly, as you get more comfortable, you find your own style. You find the things that you like to say, the jokes that you like to make. You get more comfortable, you have your own personality. And I think that, and when I would go out with other people and they do the same thing, approach, I'd be like, ask me, oh, what should I say, what should I do? I'm like, find your own way. Like, there's multiple ways to accomplish something, and you gotta find your own. There's multiple ways to live life. Not everyone likes the taste of apple juice. Not everyone likes noodles. You know what I mean? Different people like different things. And I think, like I said, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I think you should be able to go for it. You know what I mean? All for it. I'm all for people being fulfilled. There's no benefit in other people suffering for me. You know what I mean? Like, in other people not living a fulfilled life. Like, yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. Last night, NBA Youngboy was in New Orleans and I missed it. I literally just seen a clip of him. He was on Bourbon Street in Canal. And I seen all these cops and horses and stuff out there. I'm like, what are all these people what are all of us out here for? Turns out he was here after a concert and I somehow missed him. I was literally there. But yeah, that's a lot of reason why I'm here in New Orleans. I mean, I grew up in Niagara Falls, New York. Now I'm randomly out in New Orleans because I, felt places out and ended up moving here. I had people tell me when I moved in San Antonio, oh yeah, go there for a year, come back. It's like I felt it out and I figured out, well, what do I want to do? Then I visited New Orleans and people were like, oh, don't go there, it's dangerous there. Oh, this will happen, that'll happen. But I just turned 33, I'm a grown man. If I want to live somewhere, then I'm going to go. I'm not going to sit there and worry about like what other people think. Like, it's not their life. I have seen it happen to me before when I was in a situation where I almost got married and I wasn't sure if I wanted to. People were telling me, oh, just do it, like there's nothing out here for you, and like you should make it work with this person, and blah blah blah. And I used to think, like, then you marry her, you know what I mean, you do it. So don't tell me what to do in my life. Like, this is a serious decision. I need to think it through. I took a step back, thought about what I wanted out of life, and I moved in that direction. And I think that's the healthiest thing to do. Because if you don't do that, you're going to look back, and you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, I didn't make the decision because I wanted to make it. I made it because it was forced on me. Nobody wants to make a decision that's forced on them. I'm big on, like, freedom, and obviously there's limits on freedom. You shouldn't do things that hurt other people. But when it comes to, like, the freedom of choice to choose what you want to do with your life, I just think it's such a big deal. I think that's a big deal. I think not lying to people, having the right information so you can make an informed decision is a big deal. And I think it's something that people take for granted. They don't focus on enough. They just kind of go off of how they feel. It's like you should also, look at the information in front of you and make your decisions based on that as well. But yeah, I hadn't made a video in a while. I figured I'd make a light one. Not much going on. It's been playing board games. I gotta get the battery in my motorcycle recharged so I can ride that around. I would love to get some more subscribers and some more likes. Love to get any any feedback on what you guys want in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this clip of me riding around New Orleans. I had a lot of people, like, you know, stopping in front of me, like driving slowly in front of me. It was a little stressful. Oh, and people noticed the camera, so it was a little stressful. But it was enjoyable. I'll definitely try to do some more clips, and I enjoy making this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.